The National Parks Quarter program started in 2010 and had a little different path, right? The state quarters ended in 08 with 6 coins in 09, 56 in all. Well, that was 11 years. But the National Parks was, well, 12 years. They made 1 coin, Tuskegee, in 2021. That's it. What did they do at the back end of the year? Well, they introduced the Washington on Washington, or Washington Crossing Quarter. And tonight, we have the best. As I referenced, they made it only for 6 months, a very short run. It is the only time in U.S. history where the obverse of the coin is Washington and the reverse of the coin is Washington. And then in 2022, we changed to the Women Making History program. So this is a 6-month special. They made P's and D's for circulation. Many of you might have seen them. Anybody seeing that grade yet? These are 68s, everybody. When this deal came available, we pounced on it. They made just shy of 1 billion Philadelphia quarters in those 6 months. I mean, it's the workhorse of our monetary system, right? If you look at NGC's population report, and again, this coin now is 2 years old, hasn't changed much at all. In 68 or higher, this rarity, there's only 352 of them known in the world. There are only 49 of them that are 69s, and that's the highest. Priceless coins. One of our customers wanted one, we tracked it down, and it was a special price. But then you look at these 8s, and they're at $99.95. 1 coin out of every 2.8 million made in Philadelphia get to be a 68 by just the sheer math of it all the last 2 years. But when you look at these in 8, what's the difference between a 7 and an 8? Look at the coins. Look at the coins. There are no proof-likes. When you look at these, they almost look proof-like. They are so pure. They are so clean. The strike is wow. This is not your average circulating Washington quarter at all. At all. And that unique design, some people call it Washington pointing, his saber pointing across the Delaware. Others call it the crossing because he is crossing the Delaware. It says it right on the coin. But it's a beautiful 6-month only design. Remember the 2004 and 2005 Westward Nickel? We did something very similar. That's what I'm talking about right there, by the way. Look at that open feel. It looks almost like a proof coin. So again, a 6-month stay, that is it. The rarity is outright special. Outright special. I mean, I looked at the S-Mint quarters with the Women Making History program, and they're special, don't get me wrong. I looked at the 2019 and 2020 West Point. Remember those? Only put in the circulation, 1 million each. It was the Great American Coin Hunt on steroids. How many of those are 68s? Yeah, not. But this special 6-month issue only, there are a couple, and only a couple, for those that act quickly, because they're not going to last long. Now, the history of the Washington quarter is a pretty fun one, right? It goes back to 1932, the anniversary of his birth, right? And the Standing Liberty quarter is out there at this time. We stopped making it for the anniversary, the 1-year only coin. We loved it so much, they brought it back in 1934, and we haven't turned back since then. So there are no 33s, and in 34 it became our circulating quarter, the Washington. State quarters, national parks, this 1 year only, 6-month only, I should say. And now we have the Women Making History. The whole collecting community is based on the quarter. There are more quarter collectors in this country than any other denomination. The state quarters started it, and it's still going strong with national parks and women making history. And this one is stuck right in the middle of it all. For 6 months, as I referenced, 998 million, so just shy of 1 billion coins made in Philadelphia, and only 352 of them to this level of special. If this was a Silver Eagle and it had only 352 of them this nice, just do the math in your head. So far this year, there are almost 300 perfect 70s in the Silver Eagle world. We love those coins. They're great, right? Right now, we're looking at $79 to $99 on that coin, and there are 300,000 of them known to exist. This one, there are 354 of them. Not 1,000, 354 pieces. 7 coins per state pieces, and they are gorgeous like that one. Guys, a 30-second clock, please. Down to single digits. I'm going to stay with this one all the way to the end. Love the coin. Love what they did. It shocked us all, right? I mean, they made the Tuskegee in the early part, which was the 56th coin in the National Park program. And then this one came out, and it's like, whoa, cool. And look at the label NGC put on top of it. So how about rarity at its utmost in the quarter program? This one seriously kicks. 352 of them, known to exist. Only 49 of them higher, and those are 69s. There are no 70s. And tonight we got a couple of them for our enjoyment. At least looking at them was a lot of fun. Owning one would be so much more. Give me a call. Join us.